Hello. Welcome
Hello.
home-ish.
Yeah.
For most of you. Listen, this wouldn't be an Aussie/Down Under interview if we didn't start with a bit of sledging.
Okay.
So, Charlie,
Yeah.
your Wikipedia page,
Okay.
I don't know who you paid to write that. Let me
no one.
read a little bit of it for the group.
This was quite rogue.
Says here about season 1, to immerse himself in it, Vickers went hiking for 5 days in a national park.
Oh.
To perform the underwater scenes, Vickers does free dive. He's a keen runner, having completed several triathlons. I mean, what did you do to prepare for this season?
Yeah, I mean, that is ridiculous. I think that I've been asked about the triathlon thing before. I did like 3 triathlons like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
People think I'm a professional triathlete because of that. I don't know who wrote that.
Sure.
But there's not much. That's like all that's on the page, right?
Oh, there's some other stuff as
Oh,
well.
thanks.
Yeah, there's
It's
other
developed,
bits and
has it?
pieces. I did wonder, because your beautiful face is all over the posters for this season, I was like,
Yeah.
did you take a course in like blow drying hair this season? Or because it's stunning.
Yeah, no, I haven't taken any courses
Sleek.
in kind of beauty yet.
Right, okay. I feel like I'm allowed to say those things to you because my partner is from Geelong as well. And he did ask me to ask you,
Okay, yeah.
did you ever do lappies at Eastern Beach? I don't know what that means.
Lappies?
Neither. What is that?
I've
Like
never done
running?
lappies at Eastern Beach.
Or
Because
anywhere?
I'm from a bit further outside of Geelong.
Right.
Well, see, we can get really specific now we're in Australia. I'm from like the surf coast.
Right.
But yeah, Eastern Beach is good. You wouldn't want to swim there on some days.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Warning, there's a lot of confused
I'm
looks in
so
the front row.
lost.
Don't
It's
worry.
kind of like an Auckland beach, like if it's been raining.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
You don't want to get in.
Oh, like the reps.
Now,
No, the sewage.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like all
I
technical.
love that. Ty, I saw your outfit from the London premiere,
Oh, yeah.
and I wonder if you've been asked this before. Did you know how to use that CD player?
There actually wasn't anything in it.
Damn it.
People ask me like what it is. I've just told some people Chapel Roan because I thought it'd be
Yeah,
really cool.
fair enough.
Nice.
Well, your style is very 90s core, so I
Yeah.
absolutely appreciate it. As someone who lived through the 90s, it made me feel a bit ill, but I thought it was very, very good.
I just thought I'd make you guys feel acknowledged.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It
Thank you.
was
Appreciate it.
so
Very nice.
lovely.
We
of you.
Gen Z.
I'm Gen Z.
What are we?
definitely.
I don't even know what I am.
Old.
Oh.
Right.
Question for the group. When does one roll their R's in this show when you're filming it? Because sometimes you get a Galadriel or a Celebrimbor, and then other times it's the Australian in me just wants to be like Galadriel.
Yeah.
Sure.
So when is it appropriate to like roll the R's and not?
I think it just depends on what world your character
It's world
is.
related.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Whether you're posh or not.
Yeah.
We actually had a conversation with Leith, the dialect coach, about this on how Theo would say Rondé. And we actually, if you watch the first season, he starts off by going Rondé, and then at the end he goes Rondé. And he gets the
nice.
respect to
That's
say his
nice.
name properly.
Very,
Development.
very nice. Very
yeah.
nice character
What does
choice.
Nori? Does she roll ours?
Nori doesn't roll anything.
Your accent is outstanding, by the way.
Thank
right?
you.
Just like
Thank you.
amazing. Did you ever stumble on any words at all? Because they
So
never
many
made it to
times.
screen.
Oh my gosh, no, so many times. I mean, the accent for the half-wits is so specific. It's not one particular accent. Leith calls it like a half-foot English
Right.
with like a light Irish lilt. So, but yeah, oh my gosh, on set, there's so many takes where I'm like Aussie in and
Yeah.
out. Sometimes that we ADR,
Yeah, well,
ADR over.
it's
But
the magic of it.
but no, she's amazing, and there are definitely some days if it's like more of a wordy scene that I'll stay in dialect on set to kind of help
Yeah.
keep it in.
Speaking of being on set, we've seen you eat a lot of bugs.
Oh yeah.
Please tell me, what does the props department give you? In my mind,
Yeah.
it was chocolates.
Yes. Honestly,
really?
well, Daniel Wayman, who plays the stranger, always gets the amazing chocolate, like the really fancy chocolate.
Wait, and you don't?
No, and I think it's like a character thing. I think they're like, she's used to the...
Give her a real
she's
bug.
used- yeah, exactly. But no, this time around it was chocolate and then there was marzipan in it.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah, I mean, Dan loves marzipan. I'm not the biggest fan, but I love the chocolate.
Because, like, in this season, we hear some very descriptive words from you when, you're eating the bugs and
Yeah.
it's talking about them dancing down
Yeah.
your throat.
Yeah.
For me, I instantly started to gag. Because,
Yeah.
but in my brain, I knew, but how do you control that when you're talking about, and surely your brain must go, is it a bug? Is it marzipan?
No, absolutely, yeah. You really get into that. Yeah, delicious. Like they're dancing. I mean, saying that line really was, a lot of laughs.
It's such a hard thing to say, though, isn't it? It's like,
Yeah, it's a weird thing to
dinner.
say. Yeah, exactly. Like, bon appetit, stranger. Let's go.
Yeah, yummo. All right, so we're on a boat. We're going to Valinor.
Ooh.
Okay.
What person and favourite snack are you taking with you?
Person,
real person
in like
or in
real
the show?
person?
Real person.
Real person.
Yeah.
Person.
thinking music.
I could really offend some people.
I'm taking twisties. I know that for sure.
Twisties.
Twisties.
Because I saw you have some burger rings last night, and I was like,
Uh-huh.
Good
ooh,
stuff, actually.
burger ring finger afterwards would have been
Yeah.
interesting. But
I love burger ring.
I'm going to say
Really?
red velvet cake.
Okay, well,
Okay.
nice. So we've got twisties, velvet cake, red velvet
Red
cake?
velvet
Yeah,
cake,
nice.
yeah.
Oh, that's a good shout.
I'd take a jar of peanut butter.
Yeah, I thought,
Pretty
yeah.
cool.
Fair.
It depends, all depends on the brand.
Crunchy, smooth.
Definitely crunchy. I don't know which brand to plug right now.
No,
Yeah,
because
be
it will get
careful.
bleeped out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Again, the popcorn smelled so good last night. That's kind of all I want at the moment.
Yeah.
And I think I'd take my mum. That would be nice for her. She just retired.
Oh, lovely.
Come on, have a
Oh,
look.
nice. Little cruise.
Come to the land of the immortals.
It's gonna
Yeah,
be great
just come check it
there.
out.
And do we, people?
I'm trying to think. I feel like I
I thought you skipped
really...
out of that
Well,
one.
I
didn't
can't
you?
Yeah, I know. I was like, red velvet.
If I could, can I take my wife and my son?
All right, I'll allow
An
that.
exception.
Women and children.
An exception.
We can't.
Yeah, can you get children? You don't have to pay for it
Yeah,
on the
true.
airplane, so it's
Exactly.
like he sits on her lap
I
on the
think
boat
that
to
theory
Valinor.
still applies
Yeah.
to the
Yeah,
boat
yeah,
to
Quite
Valinor.
entertaining.
Sure.
Understood.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, yeah.
What about you, Jack?
I'll take my dad.
Yeah.
I feel like he'd love it.
Yeah, awesome. I am obsessed with this show, and I love seeing all of you, and I love that you are from our part of the world. It was just so nice to hear you all speak in your Aussie accents last night, and I was like, oh, tomorrow's going to be so good. Congratulations on season 2. I can't wait for the world to see it, and you're doing us very, very proud. So
Thank
Thank you very much.
thank you so much for your
Thank
time.
you so
Pleasure.
much.
Thank you so
Thank you.